We got the Buffs versus the Texas Tech Raiders this weekend. It looks close when you look at the Vegas line, but I got to tell you, when you look at these stats, look at the data, I like the Buffs by a lot. We're going to talk all that today. Hope you guys enjoy the little holiday cheer we got all going on behind us. Shout out to the wife for hooking it up. We're extra lit today. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe. The show is, of course, brought to you by BetUS. And let's get into a little George Seaton appreciation show, too. Come on, baby, roll the intro. Let's go.
I flush my juice down in the club.
Looking good. Christmas flowing in the background. I love it. It is game week. 2 p.m. Mountain Central kickoff, a.k.a. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Love that. Love that. Right in the middle of the day. Come on. Give it to me. I'm wide awake. We'll have the halftime show. We'll have the recap show. Should be good. Should be a banger here against Texas Tech. But like I said, a little shout out to Jordan Seaton. Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year Award. Semifinalist. And anytime I get a chance to shout out this young man, young man has been incredible to watch. We talk about it week in, week out. He just blows you off the screen on the football field, and you look at the data, you look at the PFF rating, and he's just doing all over the football field. I mean, that doesn't speak volumes of just what this team is doing and what it speaks volumes of recruits. I don't know what you want. But they're doing the right things. But let's just dive right into it. Let's get into the juice. It's very interesting. When I broke down the data, obviously I always look at, when I put this together, where Colorado ranks versus the team that they're playing, I see, the old team when I'm going back over and filling things in, and I'm watching the film. I'm like, man, this team reminds me of somebody the Buffs have already played. Reminds me of somebody. You let me know. Put in the comments. We won't get there just yet. Who do you think it is? Again, the show is brought to you by BetUS. Right now, they've got the Buffs favored by 3.5 going into Texas Tech. I'm going to show you why in a minute, but I like double scores here. Okay, I like 10 plus. I told you, I think earlier this week, I would do a little more digging. I felt like it should be 7. I feel more confident more than ever. I like 10. What does that tell you? Take the 3.5. They're giving you 1 here. The over, I don't hate it, but I'm a weird guy when it comes to the overs. I'm not going to, you guys make that call, okay? I'll let you be the boss on that one. To get in on the action, of course, go to BetUS.com. Use the code YouTube150. Get back 150% on your first deposit, then $125 on your second, up to $2,000. I mean, come on. Check it out, BetUS.com. I don't think if you've been following this show this season, using that code, hammering it, okay, and following along what I've been telling you, you probably could have been retired. I'm just letting you know right now, because they've been the underdog. You just take money line, you're cashing in big time. I'm feeding families with my information. Feeding families. Okay? Let's get into it. The team that Texas Tech reminds me of, it's a poor man's Cincinnati. Could be a little bit, maybe not a poor man. That could be a little disrespectful to Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech might have a little more juice to it. Okay? But let's take a look at it. Let's get after it. Defense. We know this Colorado defense has been electric. Dialed in. Probably my favorite part of this team. Got to be honest. Call it straight up. The defense is fun to watch. It is fun to watch good defense, and this defense continues to make strides week in and week out. You're coming off another bye. Coach Prime said they've been practicing hard, likes how they're looking. Said this week, he stopped practice. They were practicing so well. Texas Tech, ranked 128th. Cincinnati was 101. Bless your heart, Texas Tech. Bless your heart. Okay? I said it earlier this year, this Texas Tech team can throw it with the best of them. They ain't blocking nobody. Well, why did Iowa State not scoring? Iowa State's more of like kind of like boa constrictor, kind of sucky dry kind of thing. And I think Texas Tech they can sling it. Iowa State's offense, they have a higher rated secondary. I think it might have been a little bit skewed, because this is going to be the best secondary that Texas Tech plays all year in Colorado, which is my other reason why I think double digits, which we'll get into. Offense, you see 58-22. Very skewed, because obviously we know the rushing offense does not get a lot of love when it comes to Colorado. It has been first half of the season that was detrimental to that being a highly rated overall offense. Rushing offense, you see 129-63. So Texas Tech is very similar to Cincinnati, a high passing offense, not a very effective rush offense, but still more effective than in this particular situation in Colorado. I don't believe that to be the case. I think the data is what's providing this skew here. Passing offense, we all know Colorado is dialed. 8-23. This is where Texas Tech's strength is. Rush defense, damn near even. But here's where it comes to the nitty-gritty. Here's why. 2 reasons why. 1, this quarterback in Texas Tech, yes, they can sling the ball. Yes, they will get theirs like Cincinnati did. They have not faced a secondary like this team here. Iowa's line would get pressure. The cornerback play for Iowa State, not it. Okay? I think they were rated because, look, you can have a good secondary when you're getting a lot of pressure. And so sometimes the two complement one another. But if you're able to get the ball quickly, you'll expose one or the other. Okay? They exposed that secondary to Iowa State. Iowa State was slipping all over the football field. You're not exposed. There's not a hole, a gap, a mismatch in this secondary. We're talking 4 or 5 deep when it comes to Colorado secondary. Okay? That's number one. Number two, check pass defense. Come here. Look at this. You see this? 132 for Texas Tech on pass defense. Say your Holy Marys because it's going to be a bloodbath. Good Lord. 132? It's going to be batting practice out there. Are you kidding me? I might have taught myself in a two-point swing, 2-touchdown swing here. This is going to be the worst secondary. They're the worst secondary in the country. Poor Texas Tech. I'm going to look like an idiot. This should be a landslide. And look, we've been talking about the playoff rankings for the last 2 weeks. We're in the golden stage now. We've got the true seedings. Colorado sitting at number 20 behind Kansas State. Every win is going to be looked at. How they dominate these teams is going to be taken into consideration. I told you, based on the way they look at BYU only being ranked 9th, being undefeated, they don't got a lot of love for Big 12. Okay? Don't hate me. Okay? Just giving you the message. If you're Colorado, you got to make a statement. Right now, things are not in your control. What is in your control is how you dominate, how you kick ass and take names. This game's important. On the road, should be an electric one. Again, Texas Tech feeling themselves after a massive W against Iowa State. Sometimes the big Mo, college football, a.k.a. momentum, could be huge. But Colorado seems to be in a very good place. We've been saying it all year. This is not the old team of Colorado. They are in a very professional week-to-week mindset, if I could say, if that makes any sense. You know, the NFL, they kind of just go from week to week. They understand the task at hand, and they don't ever get too high, too low. This Colorado team is in that rhythm. In that rhythm. It's been fun to watch. 4 p.m. Eastern, Saturday. Be there, be square. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you guys are enjoying this kind of content. Let me know down below. Is it too early for Christmas lights? Am I on time? I know there's a camp. You got the too early. You got the just right on time camp. I want to hear from you. You clearly know where I stand on this matter, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my guns. It's never too early for a little holly jolly. Okay, I only got so many days left, and so I got to take them down. I want as much holly jolly as I can, and the sun loves it, and I love it. Let me know what you think, though. Smash the like button, subscribe. The show is brought to you, of course, by BetUS. See you guys Saturday.